We're popping bottles, but not champagne, y'all. Paprika, garlic, and a whole lot of chaos. Today, I'm cleaning out my seasoning cabinet to get this kitchen holiday ready. We're checking expiration dates, organizing jars, and making room for flavors that actually matter this season. Let's get into the kitchen.
Okay, folks, this is my spice cabinet. This looks like the grocery store aisle of Harris Teeter. And I love that for me because it has everything I need no matter when I need it. But there is some paring down or consolidating that can happen in the midst of all of these shelves. So we're going to go top to bottom. This is a rather large cabinet. It is 4 shelves tall and fairly deep. So we're going to go shelf by shelf, and if it's something I can consolidate, use, give away, or expired, we'll make that decision and go from there. Again, this is where we listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Okay, let's get to purging. I hope y'all can see. It's a wee bit awkward angle, but it is what it is. So we're going to start at the top, like I said, and just go through it. So at the very top, I primarily keep kind of my larger bulk items like salt, which does not expire, seafood boil, things like that. And then I have some miscellaneous glass jars up here, like the little spice jars. So we'll see what we do with those. Let's take down, and I may refill some of my items while I have them down, but I like using pink Himalayan salt. So anytime I see it, I buy it. Salt does not expire, so I do stock up on it because it can be hard to find sometimes. Definitely the pink Himalayan. This is a special Celtic sea salt. My mom got me this. I have not used it yet. So I'll make room for that. Let's see. I just got my sister some Himalayan salt, so I'll put this to the side for her. So this is everything that came out of the top cabinet shelf. I've had this coarse salt in there for a while. I used to have a coarse salt grinder that I would put on my table, but now I just have one for a regular salt shaker. So I don't think I'll need 2 of these. So I'll give one of these in my, I'll probably do like a family donate and see if they want it before I do anything with it. I have a plethora of glass containers. Anytime I buy a spice fresh that is in a glass container, I'll save it just because these are really expensive to buy from like Amazon or any other retailer. So when I find the glass ones that I like, I just keep them, including the tops. Now, my favorite tops are all the ones that I currently have on my bottom shelf, but I'll keep them just to have on hand for other things. So these might get put to use as we consolidate spices that can kind of be blended together. We'll see. So I have 2, 4, 6, 7 of those. And oh yeah. So these are my favorite tops, and they don't make them anymore. They used to be at Aldi. But it had the sprinkle side. If you can see that, it had the sprinkle side, and then it had the open side where you could like have more come out. They don't make these lids anymore. So I keep these on reserve, and I will put them on my most used spices like garlic, onion powder, my homemade house seasoning, things like that. So I have 2 of these on backup, and then some other regular ones. I have a poultry seasoning that is technically expired. And I have an Italian seasoning that is fresh. Let's smell this and see. Oh, this has never been open. Oh, that's crazy. So I know for my family, this will not be a problem. I'm going to give this to my family in the pile and see if they want it. And then if not, they can throw it away. But it expired not that long ago. So it should still be good. Definitely because the lid is still sealed. Now, I have a lot of stuff for crab boils that I will not be getting rid of because this kind of stuff does keep. I love the Zatarans. If you do any type of crab, crawfish, seafood boils, these are really delicious. And I buy them up. I have not been making my crab boils like I should. But hopefully we can get back into doing that here soon. So I might repurpose these and put these in my pantry. I don't know. But this is my little crab dish. So I have the actual seasoning bouquet packets, and then I also have the concentrated liquid as well. And those just kind of are housed here. And then I do have the Big Daddy as well for the big boils that we have. So that will probably stay. Let me see. So both of the salts, keeping this. And I have 2 things of toothpicks. I don't need this many toothpicks. With Thanksgiving coming up, I'll see if my mom or my sister needs toothpicks to have. And then if not, I'll give it to the family. So the 500 count will go. I'm going to keep the 800 count because this one's not open. I don't know. Why are there so many toothpicks and why is it open? Who opened it? Anyway, we're going to save this one. So I like the packaging. And then these are unopened spices, some cinnamon sticks and dillweed. So let's put things back and then move on to the next shelf. Yes. So here is technically the 3rd shelf counting up, 2nd going down. And this is where I primarily have a lot of my larger kind of bulk spices. So these are what I use as refills for my other subsequent smaller containers. But we're going to go through this and make sure things don't need to be consolidated or, again, given away. So again, we're going to take everything down. So this is everything from my pretty much decanting shelf. So things like large parsley, Obey, things like that. All these come from Sam's or Costco. So these are going to stay. What I do want to do is go through things I know that I could consolidate or get rid of. Now, some of these spices belong to my husband. He likes to smoke meat. And I'm not going to get rid of things that I know that he uses, like the Kinders and stuff, or is a brand he really does enjoy. But some other areas I can. So I really do like the Trader Joe's paprika. Super good. They don't always have it, so when I see it, I normally buy maybe 2 at a time and give them to my mom as well, because she enjoys it. And then Aldi actually has a very nice version of smoked paprika, and theirs comes organic in a glass bottle, which I prefer my spices in a tin or a glass bottle if possible. So I do have 4 paprikas. I'm going to see if my mom and my sister need them. There's not a Trader Joe's where my mom lives, so a lot of the time I'll backstock for her. And then we're just going to tidy up some things. So I really don't know where to start. I do need to make another house seasoning, and I keep my house seasoning in these containers to mix them. So we're going to open one of these up and kind of start dumping. So I have just a little bit of this Cajun blackened seasoning. I use this a lot in my seafood boils. It's really good. I get it from Aldi. And when I say don't sleep on Aldi, y'all, Aldi has some really, really good stuff. And I do have another bottle. Here it is. Here it is. I do have another bottle of this that is fresh, unopened. Now, these specialty ones come out primarily during like grilling season. So early spring, early summer, and I buy them up. This is a really, really good Cajun seasoning, and it's delicious. I just love this down. So I'm going to put anything that's just a little bit in this container and just make a house seasoning and call it a day. Oh, I haven't used this one. This one was a limited time. It's hot and smoky chili powder. I might have to use this at Thanksgiving. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This is why I'm doing this. I just have too much, and I have all these grandiose ideas, and then I just don't do them. So if it's not opened and I don't have something similar to it, I'm going to give it away. So this is Occasion blackening, and this is just Occasion. They are both, in essence, kind of the same thing. So I'm going to get rid of the Occasion and just see if someone wants this one and keep the one I know that I really, really love. I think my best bet is just to talk through what I'm doing while I'm making my decisions, because otherwise I'm just going to be lost. So all these go back. The butt rub. Let me see if my parsley needs to be filled. This is my current parsley. It can be filled. So while I have this Big Mama down, we can refill the parsley. I just refill it pretty much making a fist over the top, and then I pour in the other seasoning, making like a little hand funnel, and then that seems to work pretty good. I'm also going to replace the lid of the parsley with a big lid with a wide nozzle. Can y'all see that? The big holes versus the little one that was on it. So parsley is restocked. Put that back. My garlic salt is, you can't really tell, but it's down here. So we're going to refill this real quick and make a funnel with your hands and just pour in the other seasonings on top until it's filled up. Like so, like that. All right. Now, I do want to say, while you're doing this exercise, please don't have your floors clean, because your floors are going to get gross with the seasonings and things dropping down. So just be mindful of that as you go through this process. Okay, garlic salt's back. Obey is a household staple. Stays there. My Obey container, I just use this for my Obey. I don't have anything else decanted. So let's go through our other seasonings. This is a chipotle garlic salt. I got it from Home Goods. It's actually pretty good. I'm going to put all of the Kinder stuff back. When do these expire? These don't expire until 2027. So my husband has some time to use those for his different smoke meats. He's been really into smoking meat, y'all, and it's been pretty fun. I haven't shared a ton of it, but we did some Alabama white smoked wings. He did, I think it's like he did a Boston butt. A couple other things too, I can't remember, and it's been really good. So we'll put those up there for him, all of his Kinders. And again, that's a brand he really seems to enjoy, and I do like their seasonings too. If I'm making like, you know, a roast or something, I might dibble and dab a little bit. Let's see what's next. So this Bayada, if y'all don't use this, it's really good. You get it in the international aisle at your grocery store with the Hispanic foods. Super good. Just be careful, it can lean a little bit salty if you use too much. But it's a very herbaceous, garlicky seasoning, and I really enjoy it on vegetables like cauliflower, zucchini, and broccoli, paired with my Montreal seasoning. Chef's kiss, so delicious. Um, the reason this bottle is so big is because this was cheaper than the smaller bottle when my grocery store had it on sale. So I need to look for other ways to utilize this particular seasoning to get through it, but it's definitely a mainstay now. So we have that. Or maybe I'll put this up here. Then we have our blackening. Again, Bayada, super good. This is a really good poultry seasoning. Makes an excellent chicken or a gravy. I'm unsure about this garlic, chipotle garlic salt, just because I have the Lowry's garlic salt, which is like my ultimate favorite garlic salt. So I might put this to the side to see if my dad would want it, because my dad is into smoked meats and grilling as well. So he might appreciate this seasoning. So I'll put that over there. It's got my accent for my crab boils. If you know, you know. No need to explain. Ranch seasoning, also self-explanatory. And these are my OG seasonings. I used to get my organic seasoning in bulk from Sam's Club, Members Mark. Unfortunately, in my market in North Carolina, they aren't available anymore. So I have a back stock of these, and none of these expire until like 27 to restock my little bitty, seasoning canisters. So my pepper could use a quick little refill. We're going to add some pepper to that. Super quick. And be careful with pepper. It will get in your nose, and it will take forever for you to like sneeze it out. That's one of my least favorite spices to like inhale is pepper. So keep those there. It looks like I'm out of garlic, so I'll need to add another garlic powder. I do have an onion powder here, and my onion powder is not completely full, so we're going to fill that up. And again, I don't do this as often as I should, so I encourage y'all to go through your seasonings too. But I'm sure there's something in your area that could be refreshed. I find that in the busyness of life, we often kind of don't think about spices because they're just there for when we need them, But they're really an important part to make sure that our food is fresh, delicious. So go through it when you can. This is cumin. I don't think my cumin is low. Oh, it is a little bit. So that's my cumin. So cumin is locked and loaded. Only other seasoning I need to get out actually is a garlic powder, because I don't have a garlic powder down here. I will put my my peppercorns back. It's almost time for me to get some more peppercorns. I put peppercorns in my grinders, as well as the ones you all see a lot that I keep right on my counter. So these are very useful. You can get these anywhere, but these came from Kirkland's, which is Costco's brand. And then this is a special cinnamon my mom gave me. This is Ceylon cinnamon in here. It's supposed to be the most potent cinnamon as far as like health benefits and nutrition and stuff. So I keep this one in here. I need to put a label on it, but because I know what it is, I haven't done it yet. So look how good the top and the second one looks. We're now moving to this row here, and I would kind of characterize this row of my seasonings as maybe like my bench warmers to equate it to like a basketball analogy. So these are the all-stars on the first level. Second level is bench warmers. They come out to play every now and again. Not that they aren't important, but they aren't the key players, if that makes sense. So let's go through these. I think a bulk of my, what are we doing? I think the bulk of my purging and my refresh will take place on this shelf here. But let's get into it and find out. Here's the shelf cleared out. As you can see, it's not terrible, but there is some spillage of seasonings there. So we're just going to take spray and then we'll wipe it up. So to be honest, y'all, I don't even know what's really in here. This is like the place I shove it. We have some empty containers that we can put over there. I have a seasoning I haven't opened. This is cinnamon. This expires May of 28, but I have enough cinnamon already, so we're going to put this in the donut. This is the rock salt shaker I was telling y'all about. I don't use it anymore. It is super cute, but I use this salt meal, which just takes regular salt. I think it takes regular salt. Or am I lying? Do I need to keep one of the rock salts? All right. So this one actually takes the rock salt. So I'll keep one rock salt, give one away, and then I'll give away this set for. So that'll be a nice little Giffy poo for someone. See if maybe one of my cousins wants it. So this is my new salt meal. I forgot this one was a rock salt canister. So all my rock salt will be in this one. So I'll keep one rock salt instead of giving both away. And then we'll give this set away. And it has the matching peppercorn as well. Cream of tartar. That expires 27. We'll keep that. These are fresh bay leaves that I got not long ago. Just making sure. What does that even say? 21. Maybe I do need bay leaves. I don't know. Instead of throwing these out, I might make some herbal tea. Bay leaves have really good natural healing properties. I've never used these, y'all. These are from Trader Joe's when they had the African hot smoke. I really do enjoy spicy things, but I never used them. I don't think they expire for a while. Let's see. These expire, I guess, never. This one is ghost pepper. Oh, it expired in 24. It's never been opened. I don't know. I'm going to put it over here in the giveaway pile. And if somebody wants it, they can have it. And then if not, we ain't going to worry about it. So this is the old cream of tartar. This expired in 2019. This goes straight to the trash. This is thyme. Has this been opened? Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. That's not even open yet either. So I'm going to put this in the other pile to give away. This is fresh. This is fresh. This is fresh. Unopened. This is coriander. Unopened. We'll put this in the giveaway pile. This is ground mustard. This is super old. This was back in, I don't even want to tell y'all, 2016. I can tell you exactly when and where I bought this. I remember exactly. 46 cents. Target has not had those prices in eons. Anyway, this goes in the trash. This is white pepper. This was a recent purchase, I think. This doesn't expire until 27, so we'll keep that. I know these are expired. All these from Target, these little ones, have beyond shelf life. So straight to the trash. This thyme is old too. This is probably going to go in the trash. Where's the expiration date? Don't you hate that when you have to like keep spinning a bottle a million times and you still don't see it? Anyway, I don't know. Question mark. This is from Penzeys. This is a really, really good brand of seasonings. This expired though in 2019. I never used it. Oh, I did use it. I don't even know what it was. Bangkok blend. What was this? Traditional blend combines. This blend combines traditional Thai spices. Oh, I should have used this. That would have been good. Anyway, trash. Look, more bay leaves. These expire, oh gosh. I don't know. I'm just going to buy new bay leaves, I think, because they look dried and shriveled up, don't they? Y'all, this is unopened. Embarrassing. Okay, these look, I don't know, really dried up, don't they? We're going to let these go in the trash. Bay leaves are supposed to have a little bit of like, I don't know, life in them. So look at that. We've already cleared down a really good portion. These are fresh. Just got these not long ago from Whole Foods. I love fennel seeds. Fennel is one of my favorite seasonings. I'll have to share a recipe. My mom makes a really good fried potato with fennel seeds that she learned to make when we lived in Germany. Amazing. This is my baking powder. I need to buy some more for the holiday season. It's actually aluminum free. I bought the wrong kind, so I need to get aluminum free. That goes there. Moving on to this area, this crushed red is good to go, good to go, good to go. This is my house seasoning, pretty sure. No, this is taco seasoning. I need to put a label on this. This is taco seasoning I just made up. Cumin we just refreshed. These are some white sesame seeds. These are expired, unopened, and not even gonna say it. Okay, that can go away. This is my current cinnamon that I use to refill from my big jar. I think when someone was visiting me, they may have bought this seasoning. I don't use Miss Dash. I don't use salt-free seasonings. So this is going to go probably in the trash. This is turmeric, celery salt. This is probably old. Oh, it does not smell good. So we're going to empty this out, but keep the container. This is probably old. This expired in 2015, so bye-bye. This is unopened, and this doesn't set to expire until next year. So that's really great. I'm proud of us. Yay. Yay us. Okay, so let's put these back in to the second shelf and then do our last one and then see our last, our final haul. Or that was not a haul. And we'll see our final result of doing this exercise. So before I put all these back into the cabinet, I am going to wipe out my spice risers just to get all that gunk and stuff off. Keeping the same setup, which is my 2 risers, and then this is like an open bin. These came from Aldi. I'll link something comparable down below. And this came from Home Goods, Marshalls for $8. So let's load this back up with our bench warmers, but still really good spices. So I kind of have a way that I like to pull for things that I know where it goes. So my, been low on cayenne and pepper. My crushed red, my cayenne, and my, where's my chili? Chili. So this ancho chili. This is regular chili powder. I like to have all my spicy things kind of visible so I can see those quickly. This is my kind of more taco international flair. Cumin. That is for Montreal steak seasoning. This is garam masala. It is really good for Indian things like curry. And then any back stock of seasonings, I'll just put back here. So like I said, when Aldi has their organic seasonings, I like to purchase them. So I have like a back stock of chili powder. So I'll just put those in the back so that they're visible, but not in the way of my regular spices. So I can know that I need to use them. And then I got some fresh cinnamon sticks for holiday baking. And this is the cinnamon I was saying that I decant from. So I didn't need the other one. And this one, it normally goes up here, but because I have space now, I'm going to put it right there. I think that's all. Oh, So my cinnamon, we'll put all my cinnamon together in here. Or should I put all my sweet savory in here and put my cinnamon sticks? Let's talk about our starting lineup. Okay, so this is my starting lineup. It's my Italian seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and this is my house seasoning that I make. So I've gone through my spices. This is a hodgepodge of Cajun seasoning, chili powder, smoked paprika, and that's it. All right, there's a real funnel. We're going to throw that in there. And I'm going to remove this label and probably call it like, I don't know, smoked chili paprika, and this would be probably really good too. But this is a way to prolong the life of your seasonings if it's just a little bit of each thing, and then we have a full bottle of a new seasoning. So I'm going to clean up and then give you a full overview of what we've done. Yeah, here's the final product. I'll zoom you out so you can see the very top. It looks so good. So going top down, we have our kind of seafood and salt. Second row is our kind of bulk containers for decanting. Second row is our bench cedars, but really good seasonings, easy to grab. I have it based off like kind of more spicy, savory, more sweet, international. And then on the bottom, we have the all-star lineup, which I've already walked through with you all. This has so much more opening right now in the middle. I moved my taller seasonings that were here over there and then consolidated over here. So here's the giveaway pile. Just random miscellaneous seasonings, some unopened, some have been, but shelf life still is good. So I'm going to text my mom and my sister and some family and see if any of this is of interest. These are either expired, empty, and they will be recycled.
One less cabinet cluttered and one step closer to being holiday ready. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.